10 reasons why Charli D'Amelio copies Kylie Jenner. Charli D'Amelio. At this point, who doesn't know her name? With a sudden rise in popularity, Charli has become the most followed TikTok star with over 61 million followers. To put that into perspective, Charli's TikTok follower count is 17 times larger than Connecticut's population. For TikTok likes, she has 4.3 billion likes. That is a billion, with a B. For reference, the world's population is 7.6 billion. So it's as if more than half the world's population made a TikTok account and liked Charli's TikTok videos. So in short, it's a lot. With large fame comes large responsibility though. And Charli has been very responsible with her fame, with making her family into a brand, joining a talent agency, going to many collabs, having many brand deals, and having much more. It is as if Charli's brand is copying a certain someone. Yes, Charli is copying Kylie Jenner's footsteps. I mean, how could she not copy Kylie? Kylie is one of the youngest self-made billionaires ever by making an empire on her brand, with the same upbringing from social media, TV appearances, and brand recognition. It is not always a bad thing to follow in a more experienced person's footsteps. With that, it seems all of these points on the narrative that the D'Amelio family is following Kylie Jenner's footsteps. And what things could we in the D'Amelio family follow from Kylie Jenner's footsteps to be an experienced entrepreneur? So this is 10 reasons why Charli D'Amelio copies Kylie Jenner. Before the video starts, drop a like if you are a fan of Kylie Jenner, Charli D'Amelio, or the D'Amelio family. Sometimes we didn't give this influencer / entrepreneur enough credit. They have to pioneer a new way of marketing, product management, and promotion to survive in this new day and age of social media stars. So with this, I hope everyone can learn the tactics to be an established entrepreneur. So with that, let's continue on to the video. Number 1. Social media lives. Charli has made her life based on social media with the many platforms she is on, with TikTok with 61 million followers and 4.3 billion likes being the most prominent. Not forgetting about this other social media presence she has collected from them. Starting with Twitter with 2.2 million followers with tweets upwards of 30,000 likes. YouTube with 4.7 million subscribers with many of her video views soaring into the millions. Instagram with more than 20 million followers with her post gaining likes in millions. And lastly being the most followed and liked TikTok account with 61 million followers and 4.3 billion likes. It just feels like the fact couldn't be stressed enough. In short, it is safe to say Charli is a big influencer. To also lay out Kylie Jenner's social media stats, which some being surprisingly worse than Charli's social media stats, those being most notably TikTok, with Kylie's TikTok presence having a respectable 12.5 million followers at the writing of this video. For Kylie's TikTok game, Kylie has a lot to catch up on, like 49 million followers large. So it is safe to say Charli's throne on the most followed TikTok account is not being challenged anytime soon. But on any other kind of spectrum, Kylie is killing it on both Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. With on Instagram, Kylie has 9 times the follower count with 180 million followers, dwarfing Charli's 20.1 million followers. Not only that, Kylie has 34.2 million followers on Twitter on writing this video. That is almost 16 times Charli's follower count, with Charli only having 2.2 million followers. On the YouTube side of things, Kylie has 8.3 million subscribers, almost double what Charli is having, but with the fast-growing Charli is experiencing. There is a possibility Charli could pass Kylie in subscribers count in the future. For the other social media sites, I just don't think Charli is going to be catching up on Kylie anytime soon. But it shows that their empire is based heavily on their social media presence, without the absence of social media in the likeliness of YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and much more. There's a very large probability for the stars to not exist, especially Charli, that started her career from TikTok in July 2019. Although Kylie rose in fame through the TV series Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I don't think I need to reiterate how important her social media presence is. She even have her own clothing line and all of the shops are based online. In short, Charli following Kylie tactics in their social media presence is definitely a must for them and for influencers as a whole. Number 2. Same upbringing. As said in the previous point, Charli and Kylie have very similar upbringings on how they went into the top. They both use social media as an advantage and have very successful merch lines. Have a very dominant modeling career, young head start, and remarkably fast upbringing for both of them, which is actually our next point. Number 3. Speedy upbringing. Charli and Kylie surprisingly have a very quick upbringings. From Charli's side of the story on how she rose into fame, she only made her TikTok account in July 2019 and racked up 5 million followers in just 6 months. And almost a year into her journey, she made 61 million followers on TikTok, making her the most followed person on TikTok. Being the most followed person on TikTok, she has made many appearances on many traditional media. This includes starring in a Super Bowl commercial, dancing on stage with Bebe Rexha and the Jonas Brothers, being invited to The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and much more. Imagine having a career in only a year. It is just amazing how she could even achieve this. To compare with Kylie Jenner, she also started her career in early age in the TV show Keeping Up with the Kardashians, although their methods of rising up the public eye is very different. With Charli using TikTok as Charli's main media of fame, Kylie's way of rising up with a public eye is by her family's TV show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Although severely different, what is important is that they used the best medium they had at their disposal. Remember, at the time Kylie is rising up into fame, it is 2007. There isn't any prominent social media sites to latch on to, so Kylie is only using medias that are available to them. For Kylie, that being traditional media. Being resourceful with current events when social media sites are popping up, Kylie took the opportunity and made an account on every social media site available, those being Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Even now, she also has her own TikTok account. What is important with being an influencer and a celebrity, in general, is being current with the newest trends and being resourceful on how you continue with every venture you do. Charli is no different, being seen in many social media sites, though being the one that has made the list in the first point. Number 4, a reality TV show? Yeah, now this is going into a big deep dive on the traditional media side of things. We're going to start on the fact that the D'Amelio family is having thoughts on making their own TV show. Of course, this is still rumors as the D'Amelio family hasn't confirmed anything. But of course, the fact of the matter is the D'Amelio family is interested to make their own reality TV show, as Charli said. I mean, definitely something that would be super fun. Charli said when asked about the possibility of a reality show happening soon. For people to kind of see what is going on when we're not just posting TikToks. I feel like no one really gets to see, but people are always talking about how they think our family dynamic's pretty cool. She added, "Our fans love when we go live, so that's super fun. I mean, it's really whatever helps us showcase what we're really like, because people only really see our dancing or lip syncing to songs. Maybe we can try some new things." I think it is obvious that they are inspired on making a reality TV series from the many reality shows on air, the prominent one being Keeping Up with the Kardashians. So I'm not saying that they are copying the Kardashians. What I'm saying is they might be heavily influenced by them. Number 5, the Super Bowl. With how big the D'Amelio family has become, of course it is to no wonder how Charli would get the opportunity to get herself into a Super Bowl ad. Yes, Charli is featured on Super Bowl ad for the Hummus by Sabra commercial by commenting, "Okay Boomer." On this note, Kylie and her sister Kendall is often seen on the Super Bowl ads. The infamous one is of course made by her sister Kendall for Pepsi. It has been deemed one of the worst ad campaigns ever made. To quote Pepsi directly, Pepsi was trying to project a global message of unity, peace, and understanding. Clearly, we missed the mark and apologize. The company said in a statement on Wednesday, "We did not intend to make light of any serious issue. We are pulling the content and halting any further rollout." Yeah, although Kendall's ad is much more infamous than Charli's, having an ad for the Super Bowl is a pretty big deal. But the Jenner family just got the wrong end of the spectrum. Number 6, going to talk shows. Of course, guest starring in a late-night talk show is going to be an achievement for any major celebrity or influencer. Charli is no exception, being invited to star in a late-night talk show by Jimmy Fallon called The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, where she talks about TikTok and how she rose up being a star. Of course, Kylie Jenner has also had an interview by Jimmy Fallon. Charli is following on Kylie's footsteps by giving her likeness into a larger audience and in turn also giving her a larger audience. Number 7. Collabs with the same creators. Well, for this point, Charli has been collabing with a number of creators, the most prevalent ones being James Charles and David Dobrik. Both are very established content creators, with James being famous for the beauty content and David for his vlogs. Surprise, surprise, Kylie had also made collabs with James Charles and David. I think it's just coincidence that they could collab the same influencer, as they are both very established content creators, but the fact that they are the same person still amazes me. Number 8, having online stores selling the same merch items. Of course, in a journey of every influencer is having their own merch for their fans. Kylie is of course no stranger to this and has had her own merch store. The store is called KylieJennerShop.com and mostly sells various items such as hats, t-shirts, socks, phone cases, and much more. Of course, Charli has the same thing in her merch store called Charli D'Amelio Shop, selling the same variety of items such as hoodies, t-shirts, sweatpants, phone cases, and much more as well. But due to recent events, the store is closed for now. Number 9. Talent Agency. Of course, when you are already established as one of the biggest TikTok stars there is and made your family into a brand, it is important to have a pretty good management system if there's any opportunity that comes through the door. You are ready to take it. It also is to manage all of the activities that one might have, so not one person is overwhelmed with the jobs they are having and makes sure the jobs they are taking align with their capabilities. For Charli, her talent agency is United Talent Agency, and for Kylie, it is Latitude. Number 10. Sponsors. When you reach the top, the way any influencer or content creator makes some money is through the sponsors and brand deals, some even being their brand ambassadors. Being one of the largest TikTok influencers, her sponsored posts are valued at $25,000 each, of course still vastly lower than anything Kylie Jenner is charging per Instagram post, as Kylie is charging upwards to $1 million per post. Yes, that is million with an M, so a lot of money involved. Okay, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you're a fan of Kylie Jenner, the Kardashians, Charli D'Amelio, or the D'Amelio family. So see you in the next video.